Hey, it's Dragos. I hope everything is okay with you, my friend. The reason I'm shooting this video right now is that I want to share something powerful, really powerful with you. How amazing is the power of giving value. So let me start with the last part of the story, and then I'll go back and complete with the rest of the parts. So I got home this evening after a whole day by being busy, not having time to work on my business because my wife asked me to drive her outside of the city to a doctor's appointment, and basically I got home in the evening and I checked my emails, and what do I notice? I got a sign up in a business that I stopped advertising it 2 weeks ago at $25. And I was really shocked. I said, how come? What the heck is going on? I mean, I didn't get any sign-ups or commissions while I was doing the advertising 1 month ago during the 2 weeks period. And when I stopped doing the advertising after 2 weeks of doing nothing with that business, I get a commission. So I said, okay, I don't understand. Maybe I will get a grasp of it in no time. So I stopped bothering about this thing. I started to do some stuff for myself, and after a couple of hours, guess what? I had a glimpse. So what happened was actually because of the process of giving value. In other words, I started to do my blogging every day. I discovered my niche. I'm very passionate about my niches in personal development and tools for success. And I do my blogging every day, and I'm really excited about giving value. So I write articles, I give different tools there, I give different tips, and I plan to share more and more tools. And I was not thinking about any money during this giving value, which is not necessarily recommended. Probably I will work on my advertising separately, but I really got engaged in giving value. So I got to that point that every day I can't wait to start my blogging and think about what I write and give more value to the readers. So basically what has happened with this commission that I was telling you before is that was basically the response of giving value. It doesn't matter that I'm giving value to a different business, because when you give value you get rewarded in whatever way the universe knows better. Universe, God, nature, universal intelligence, whatever you want to call it. Very, very interesting, because in the book that I was reading today, the same book that I was mentioning in some other videos, The Law of Success of Napoleon Hill, I remember Napoleon Hill has asked a very successful person at that time, Andrew Carnegie. Andrew Carnegie was the chief of the steel industry in the United States, a multi-millionaire at that time, probably a multi-billionaire in nowadays. And Napoleon Hill asked Carnegie, what is the secret to success? And Andrew Carnegie answered spontaneously, start giving value to the community. Be at service and start giving value for free. Don't think about money, don't think about rewards, because money and rewards will come. So that was the advice of a guy who has succeeded in his life and was a multi-millionaire, a guy without formal education, a guy that was not even having a high school, but a guy that has learned the laws of success, or the steps in how to succeed. So that was the big advice that Napoleon Hill did not understand it very well at that time, but he discovered after a while the power of giving value. Because I'm going to try to explain in a very, very short, in a couple of sentences, what is happening with giving value. When you start giving value, your level of joy and satisfaction is raised to a higher level. When your joy and satisfaction is raised, then you get to another level of happiness, meaning that your happiness starts to raise. So when you become more happy, you become more creative. The more creative you become, the more you are able to give value, and it's like a snowball effect. The more you give value, the more you help the community, the growth of the community, and basically make other people happy because of the value that you provide. And guess what? You start getting rewards from different directions. Usually the rewards you get is through different opportunities, meaning that you get no new customers, you get other opportunities of business, but you get rewarded. And Napoleon Hill was mentioning in his book that I said before, The Law of Success, that the rewards that will come when you give value is beyond your expectations. It's much more than you expect. It's overflowing. It's more than you give value. So that's the whole secret. Just become passionate about giving value. Discover your passion. Do whatever works for you. Help people. If you run a business, serve people through that business. Don't think about money, because money will come, reward will come. This is how it works. I mean, it's something proved. It's not that something that I'm inventing. It's something that is proved by a lot of successful people along the history, I should say. The power of giving value is enormous. This is how it works. So discover your passion, give value, help the community. Don't think about money, just give value from your heart and help people. And the money will come, the reward will come. So my friend, I'm sure that I gave you some powerful value, although it was not too much information. However, it's really powerful. The power of giving value equals creating your own success. So have a nice evening for today, and I'll see you next time with another video. Bye for now.